Would you like to increase your online sales through some psychological techniques? Well, this week I'm going to look at 3 psychological things that you can do on your website straight away to increase your sales and increase your conversions. The first psychological technique that I want to share with you is about the humble tick or check mark. Now, some friends of mine over in the Netherlands who run this group called Online Dialogue, headed up by Bart Schutz, found that when they were trying to increase conversions on a website, it didn't really matter whether you listed the top 10 benefits as reported by their clients or the least preferred 10 benefits. The biggest change that they saw was when they changed the benefit list from bullet points to check marks. That was by far and above the most persuasive thing that they could do to increase conversions. So that's one thing. Change your bullet points to ticks and see what happens. Test it. The other thing that you can do is also use ticks in your checkout process. Now, when people are ready to give you their money and they've gotten over that barrier of pain, make sure you reward them. Don't make it difficult for them to check out. So instead of doing what most people do, which is to have an asterisk with required field that kind of goes every time you get it wrong, instead of doing that, try doing the opposite. Give people a tick every time they complete a field. That way, where they're sort of filling it out, they feel like they're actually being rewarded for the right behavior. And it's quite an emotionally sweet way to tell them that they're doing well. The second psychological technique that you can use to increase your sales is to present your services or products in a power of 3. So what do I mean by the power of 3? Well, it's been found in research both offline and online that we tend to like our choices to be limited, even though we don't like feeling that our choices are limited, and that typically when given a selection of 3 or 5, we tend to go for that which is in the middle. Which is why you should always put, if you're putting 3 choices up, the one that you want to sell the most of in the center, and give it extra attention by making it larger than the other boxes, by making it more prominent in terms of its color, and also making it easier for people to buy using things like charm prices, where you end the price in .99 or .98. That's one of the best ways that you can get people to pick a middle option. The third and final psychological tip I want to give you is a really obvious one, but you'll be surprised how few people actually do this. You want to make it as easy as possible for people to buy the product that they're looking for. Make your buy button bigger. Make it highly saturated and make the color contrast with that of the rest of your site. You want it super easy for people to be able to just scan the site or scan the page and to be able to hit that button. It also operates on the principle of affordance, which is the idea that we stereotype a behavior across, say for instance, the door. You open up a door and you figure out that all the other doors, you need to take that particular motion. And it's the same with online environments. The bigger the button, the more obvious the fact that it's a button, the more it affords for us to click it. Simple but effective. Try that out and see what happens. Thanks for watching this week's video on the psychology of how to increase your sales online. Those are just 3 of a whole myriad of different things that you can do. If you want to find out more, you're welcome to check out my website, thewebpsychologist.com, and also check out the free mini web psychology course at instituteofwebpsychology.com. Have a great week.